So hey guys, and welcome to a special episode of Amesie's Corner. So it's Sunday, and as some of you might know, I do my answer 5 questions and a 10 list. I film those every Sunday here in my apartment. So I figured I would take you guys on a little tour of behind the scenes of this and how I produce this little show of mine. It all starts out right here. I got my view of the river. I don't know if this camera picks it up, but I got a beautiful view of the Merrimack out there. That's why I like to sit right here when I do this sort of stuff. What I'll do is I'll sit down Sunday morning, I'll have my coffee, and I'm thinking about what I want to make the episodes on. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the 5 questions, and I'll come on to my YouTube channel. And if you go to like your analytics, and then down here there'll be community, and I click on the community and the comments, and it gives you all the comments that have ever been left on my channel, or all the comments I've left. So what I'll do is I'll go to the past week, which is about here, and then I'll read back and I'll write down the questions one at a time till I get to today's comments, or the most recent comments, and I'll write those questions down on my yellow pad. And then what I'll do, I'll write my 10 list right after that. This is actually the 10 list from last week, the top 10 auto recalls that I've been a part of, and I'll research a little bit online to make sure I get as many of my facts straight as possible, and just kind of brainstorm a 10 list. Usually I try to come up with 15 or 16 different topics or different questions or different items for the 10 list, because I like to do honorable mentions too. And it usually takes me about a half hour, 45 minutes to come up with both of those lists. And then, like I said, I'll write them down on my yellow paper. And then we come over here into my actual studio area. I've got one computer down here, my laptop. That runs my Yeti, powers the Yeti microphone, and records audio on its channel. And then I come into the studio. Here's the view most of you see. And I got everything in shot back there, all the sponsor stuff. I just got some old boxes I got to take out. I actually stand those boxes up in different locations to keep the echo down, and film them all with my DSLR here. Live view. You guys can kind of see what the camera sees. And I got the Blue Yeti microphone, the zero latency mic jack plugged into my DSLR. That way I can get audio right into the video, so I don't have to edit it in later. And then come over here. This is where I keep my Air Force. We're going to be waiting for the snow to melt and the temperature to come up, and I'm going to be getting some good flying videos. Thinking on doing like a hobby time, Amesie's Corner hobby time. And because I like to fly, And what was I going to show you over here? Yeah, I have to have the my iPad Mini setting a 20-minute countdown. For some reason, a lot of these DSLR cameras, or just cameras in general, have like a 20-minute maximum recording length, where it only records for 20 minutes. And sometimes I can get into talking on the 10 list with the 3 honorable mentions can run a little longer than 20 minutes. This lets me know I need to put a cut, and a cut somewhere in there, and that kind of gives me the warning. And then just cheap lighting. You got to have lighting. It's just a $6 or $7 Walmart hanging clamp light with a piece of wax paper on it to soften the glare. I got one there. This room's a mess. I know this room's a mess just because setting up the studio in that corner kind of takes a lot of the space away. And then we got the light into the room with some wax paper, another light up high, and then I got another light down low. Whenever you're lighting something like this, they say you want light from at least 3 different areas. That way you've got no shadows over anything. Probably the hardest part of having lights like this up is just keeping the glare off of the sponsor stuff from flaring and glaring into the lens of the camera. But yeah, and I'll sit down right here and do my 10 list. Now if we look around my little area, I've always got this laptop. I'm going to confess this laptop's actually broken. About Christmas time, my cat decided to spill some water. My fault for leaving a cup of water near the computer, but I came home to a swimming pool. And then a year before that, same thing happened with my old MacBook. But I keep those up there because you can put a green piece of paper in those, and you can overlay whatever I want to put in. I had a couple of times, I think I had put my just some of my YouTube videos up on the screen of the broken computer behind me. Just kind of a neat way to use old broken laptops. You can also do that with televisions. So anyway, we're just about to do today's 5 questions, and I got a automotive misconceptions 10 list I just wrote up, and I'm about to sit down right now and film another 10 list and 5 questions. So anyways, guys, I figured I would just take this moment to give you a little behind the scenes look of the studio. Looks great that way, just a mess this way. But this room in my apartment I kind of use as my workshop area. I can take everything, move everything around, bring out like my kayak up here and service my kayak or my bicycles or the aircraft. Really looking forward to getting some planes in the air real soon. It's been a long, hard winter. So anyways, guys, on that note, I gotta get to filming. I gotta get to running this setup and answering some questions and doing that 10 list. So until next time, guys, keep it out of the cabbage.